Hello, welcome, Dubson with Affordable Door and Gate. I forgot my name for a second there. Anyways, got a problem today. Got a problem, and I need your guys' help. So this is what we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through this guy. All right. So let's start out with LiftMaster. LiftMaster, it's basically this guy. Let's take a look. It's this guy right here. So this is the J501L5. J501L5, right? Sorry, it's upside down. I've got this one sitting on my bench. Thank goodness. This has been my prototype experimental dissecting one, right? And hold on a second. Let me set you guys up here. Okay, so this is something. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You're not looking at nothing here. So okay, let me just come out. This is not to be. This is neutral. This is knowledge. This is stuff that I've learned that I believe to be true. And I want you guys to understand this. So, as of right now, we got a customer that is up in Ludington, Michigan. Approximately, it's about an hour away from this location, from here in Muskegon. And I installed, what did I install? Like six or eight openers at this job, all LiftMaster, and it was specified by the customer. He wanted LiftMaster, the builder. Otherwise, I probably would have went with Genie. Now, before all you Genie haters start beating me up, I'm not saying Genie's just got it all figured out either. In a nutshell, I'm very disappointed. I don't feel like I've had this much problem since all this new circuitry has come out, all this new electronics. Electronics are just killing this stuff. And anyway, so this customer is 100 miles or whatever. It's an hour away. It's basically 100 miles. Probably. Yeah, roughly. And so now the builder built the building. I installed the garage doors. The customer that's part of, with the builder and whatnot is obviously taking over the building. It's been approximately about 6 months. So it's been approximately about 6 months since we installed these. Now, I personally did them. So if there's anything that goes wrong up there, it's on me. It's basically on me. I went through and I did the best bulletproofing I could ever do. I've put split collars on all the keyways. I checked every nuts and bolts. I mean, this was the job. I don't know if I showed you guys any video of this job or not, but this was the job I was doing at nighttime. I was working from midnight to 3 in the morning on this. I had my black enclosed trailer. That was my lifesaver up there. That was my little hub. And I ended up pulling the trailer out of there. And I'm surprised I never got the police called on me because I was working there at such late hours and the police were right next door. So thank you, police officers, for letting me do my job. I appreciate that. And, but anyways, I installed these, like I said, 6 months ago, and now we're having an issue. The door's only opening like 3 inches and it's stopping. So I kind of went through my head and I went, oh, that's weird. Normally we have, as a garage door technician, we typically have problems with down more than we do up. So up concerned me a little bit because I thought, well, maybe one of my springs came loose. Maybe the cable's off. Maybe the opener's detecting something that I just, something happened. But either way, what sucks about this is that, what I always say, callbacks cost greenbacks. So let's just go through the story a little bit here on it. So customer called, they got a problem. So now we got got a door issue. So I sent a technician up there, and he looked at it. He says it's saying it's over voltage. Okay, so like, how do we, it's 110 volt, right? So obviously the like I said, brand new building, all new electrical. More than likely, it's probably not an electrical issue. Not that it can't be, but he checked the voltage. Voltage was good. He thinks it's an RPM sensor. I think it's a circuit board. So basically what I get to do is I'm going to detach this whole box, right? This whole box. Let's take a look here. So I'm going to detach this whole box. Boom, right here. I'm going to take this whole box right off, and I'm going to give it to him. And the reason I'm doing that is so he has everything. RPM sensor is down in this corner, which is really hard to see. It's a little rotational thing. This circuit board is, and then when you do the circuit boards, typically you want to do the front and the back. I don't even screw around anymore. I don't even do the front and then do the back. I just don't even do that. I don't even play around. I just do them both. That way they're, what is there? There's a relay one back there too, down there. You see where it says that warning sticker down there? Anyways, this thing's full of electronics, just full. And yeah, so what I'm trying to get at is that now, back in my day, the old days, see those? Those are called gray hairs. That's called wisdom. Back in the old days, I would typically, I would go up there, I'd call LiftMaster. LiftMaster would diagnose the problem with me. They say, okay, we think it's a bad RPM sensor, we think it's a bad circuit board or whatever. And they would send me the parts. That was great. That was wonderful. Thank you. Love you. That was awesome. Nowadays, now this is where I need your boys' help. Correct me if I'm wrong, but LiftMaster sent out a bulletin a couple years ago saying that they're no longer doing that. So basically, you have to purchase the parts. They'll give you the RGA or whatever it is to send those parts in. Now they're going to diagnose if they're bad, and then they're going to basically credit you. Now my guess is that LiftMaster does do that, and they do it probably fairly okay. I'm sure you send some circuit boards and they just want to see the product, and they probably don't even check it, and they toss it and just send you back some kind of reimbursement or credit. But what a pain in the butt. I don't think people understand how big a pain in the butt, when you calculate that you have to go up there, you have to talk to a technician on the phone, you basically have to get an RGA, you have to have them, in a nutshell, send you the parts, right? You got to send me the parts, or whatever. Or you got to get it quicker, because in normal situations, unless I'm the only one, but maybe I am the only one. I am a little crazy, cuckoo. But the customer wants their door working now, and they don't even, it's like, do people not see this? Am I the only one seeing this? Like, it's kind of like, do you ever have your mom or yourself, like you buy a new vehicle, right? You expect the new vehicle to not be in the shop all the time. You expect to be able to drive it, right? You're making payments on the thing. And, you even get more irritated when you go to the dealer and the dealer won't give you a rental, right? It's kind of the same thing to me, but I can't say, oh, let me just put up another opener for you. Here's a rental until I get this one fixed and I'll swap it. Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? So basically what I'm getting at is that I'm fronting the money. I have no idea what this cabinet costs. My guess is this box alone probably costs somewhere in the $300 range. Just a guess, with the circuitry and everything in it. Already got my time into it. Already have a technician's time into it. I'm probably going to be in this thing, if I had to guess, $6,000 to $1,000. And that's already like the job was done. Didn't add more money on for this kind of unexpected issue. Maybe the job already ran longer than what I thought it did. Maybe I didn't really factor in I was going to use so many split collars. All these things start chewing away, right? So when you don't have a vendor that's going to take super duper ooper care of you, and let me just say this, in LiftMaster's defense, I can understand that they probably got a lot of people burning the system, basically, screwing it over. I can understand that. I totally can understand. I can understand people calling and they're using it for their barn, or it's something else that's out of warranty. I could totally see that happen. But do we have to be such little bean counters and not take care of the customer because of the situation? I just don't feel like it's right. So I need a product that I can, I understand if I install 100 things and I get maybe one that's bad. But I'm telling you guys, I deal with these LiftMasters. I used to be a true-blooded, hard American LiftMaster person back in the day. I love LiftMaster. I would just never even really go against it. But times have changed. I tell you, it's just like, I don't get any tech support. I'm surprised. I've had more Genie support through my videos, and Genie's been wonderful. And like I said, I'm not saying Genie's perfect, but the fact that, you ever go to a restaurant? This is the way I look at things sometimes. You go to a restaurant, and maybe they got great food, right? They got great food. You love the food, but the service isn't so good, right? But you still go because you love that great food, right? Or maybe you go somewhere and the food is just kind of, that's mediocre, right? But you get great service. They know you by your name. They ask you what kind of, you want another refill. And the waitress, she's just so friendly and she's nice, or the whatever. It could be him too. The busboy does such a good job. They keep, that's the balance. I'm trying to find that medium balance. You know what I mean? And it's really tough because with this, it's just like you just throw money out the window. You know what I mean? And I'm going to send this control box. I don't expect to probably get the control box back from the technician, just because it's going to get thrown in the back of the truck. It's going to get rained on. It's going to get beat up. I don't know what, you know what I mean? I'm better off just taking this part off and throwing it away and get a new one for it. Even though it seems stupid because it's probably going to be half the price and I should just trash it or leave the rest of the opener for parts. But I'm just trying to help you guys understand the complexity that we can get into with these things. And the reason why I get so energized about not having a good product, I actually I've been considering even maybe the Power Masters, jumping out and over to their stuff again. The shipping and stuff, the service was kind of it's heavy, you know what I mean? These are just, they're like everywhere, right? They're like plastic forks. They're just everywhere. But they break, right? They snap, and now you're like, God darn, son of a biscuit. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Been staying a little silent on the whole issues of the world on fire. Yeah, be careful. Try to use some common sense. Don't let down your guard. I think there's still some stuff to come down the pipeline. But on a better note, I hope you guys are doing well. Summer's here. The birds are chirping. Remember to go out and just enjoy the simple things in life. Kids, smelling the grass once in a while. Get out in the woods, whatever it is. Go for a bike ride. Go see the mountains, wherever you live. Just enjoy the simple things sometimes. Like, just take a deep breath and just know that one day it will end. And we all have to be thankful. And we have to pray. So, anyways, love you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. And take care. I gotta tear this apart. See ya. I don't know. I want maybe LiftMaster. Maybe LiftMaster will send me $600 or $1,000. Huh? Huh? Show me the money. Show me the money. Huh? It's almost like this thing comes apart too easy. I mean, on one hand, I'm thankful for it, but on the other hand, it's kind of like they're like, we know we kind of don't have an inferior product, so we'll make it easy for them to change it out. Thank God I'm not on a stinking ladder. Oh, and thank goodness they have a scissor lift up there for the guy to use. Thank you. Thank you. These can be really bad. You guys ever been on a ladder? You ever been bent over? Sweat dripping down your face. Trying to fix these things. It ain't fun. Anyways, a little rant for you. Bye. Oh, you're looking. It's the box. Now I can hand it like a present. I go, here you go. Here's present. Take what you want. What you like. Take what you like. Ay, ay, ay. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking.